Hey guys, I just want to give a quick overview of how to use this hot tub. This used to be a custom soaking tub that we managed to convert into a hot tub by adding this hot tub pump to it. I just want to go over really quickly how to use it and everything. It looks really complicated right now, but it's pretty basic. The most important thing you have to keep in mind is that this hot tub needs to be covered when you're not using it in order for it to retain its heat. Otherwise, if it's not covered completely, it's going to lose all its heat. It's going to evaporate. And the best solution I've come up with, and I'm going to try to come up with a better solution. Right now, this is just something we're doing just to make this usable because I have renters coming that are going to use it. Is that we have these two long pieces of wood here to hold this blue solar cover down. This blue solar cover is especially designed to keep hot tubs warm. So you got these two pieces here, and you got these bags of rock, because what happens is that the wind will blow underneath the bag and it'll kind of blow out all the hot air and all the heat. So you lose all its heat, and then the hot tub gets cold, and no one likes a cold hot tub. So basically, when you want to use it, you just gotta remove these rock bags over here. These rock bags are designed to come over this piece right here, so hot air doesn't escape through this little hole here. This is where the faucet, where you can add even more hot water. So in order to use this, basically what you want to do is slide this all the way down to remove all the rock pieces. Remove all these rock pieces, slide this piece of wood all the way down to that end, and then lift it up, lift this solar cover over to that side, and then you can use the hot tub. And then once you're done with it, you want to keep the water nice hot for the next time you use it. Then you want to place this solar cover back, place this piece of wood back over here, keep that piece of wood back over there, and put these rock bags around it just so that the wind can't lift up the bag and let the heat escape. So this is the pump that we use to heat up the water. Just real briefly, I want to go over how it works. Hopefully, ideally, when you come here, it should be hot and you don't even need to do anything. But sometimes you may need to do some troubleshooting. The first thing you want to know is that after about 3 or 4 minutes, this pump it locks itself. So basically, in order to unlock it, you hold this unlock sign for about 3 seconds, and then you can use it. In order to make it hot, you can increase the temperature over here. It says 40 degrees Celsius is the maximum temperature it gets. That's about 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And if it's less than 40, you want to hit this up arrow to get all the way up to 40. And then if this is the heater button. If this button's not on, you want to press this button to turn on the heater, okay? I just turned it off. Now I'm turning it back on, okay? That's pretty much all you basically need to know about this heater. Right now it's at 40 degrees. It's nice and hot right now, okay? Sometimes you can get error code, and it says error 02, and it starts making a beeping sound. Sometimes there's air bubbles trapped in these pipe, in this tubing, and you basically want to just keep turning it on. In order to turn it off and on, you actually have to come all the way here to where the outlet is, or to where the extension cord is, and you want to press this red button to reset it, test to turn it off, and reset again. Okay, you want to do reset, test, reset, because this actually grounds the system and make sure you don't electrocute yourself. I mean, I've never had any issues with anyone being electrocuted, but this is the way that the manual states you're supposed to turn this on and off. It's the red, yellow, red. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple other than that to use the hot tub. The other thing also is that, you know, the hot tubs can be very hard to maintain, especially when you're using it. When you're in the water, you obviously can't keep the hot tub covered, so heat's going to be escaping. So sometimes this can't maintain it well enough, especially if you want to use it for a nice long soak, and sometimes it's gonna get cool. What you could do is just add hot water here. Okay, you're gonna open up this faucet. If you remove these rock bags over here, and you can actually see over here that this is a faucet where you can actually add more hot water. Okay, this is hot water, and you can just add hot water like this. Okay, so this is actually a good way to maintain the hot tub as well. If the hot tub is getting a little cool for your taste, you want to keep it very hot. you could just keep on adding hot water. And if you guys should drain the water if it's a little cool, and then you drain the water, add more hot water. Sometimes this pump can actually shut off by itself if it's not in use for a few days. Sometimes like you may be in the middle of the night, for some reason the whole thing shuts off and the tub gets cool. Using this to heat up the water, it's going to be very, very slow. It takes, in the best conditions, this heats up 1 degree every hour. So it could take like half a day or almost a day to heat up this whole tub. So basically what you want to do, as opposed to waiting, is just add hot water, okay? This is hooked up to the hot water heater to the house, okay? This is scalding hot water, and it's hooked up to a 50-gallon tank water heater. This is the largest size water heater we can use that in the residential buildings that we have. But this is not enough to fill up the whole tub, okay? So just keep that in mind. If you have very little water and you want to fill up a lot of water with this hot water, you only have to, it takes about an hour to fill up this whole tub. And if you fill up for an hour, basically the water is going to get cold because you're going to run out of the hot water in the hot water heater. Basically what you want to do is turn it on for 20 minutes, okay? That'll fill up about a third of the tub, and then let the hot water heater recover. It takes about 40 minutes for it to recover. So wait 40 minutes for the hot water to recover, and then turn it back on for another 20 minutes. Wait another 40 minutes for the hot water to recover, and then turn on the hot water heater for another 20 minutes. You shouldn't have to do this though, because it should be maintained hot enough. But just worst case scenario, if something were to happen and the hot tub gets really cold for whatever reason, then that's what you could do to turn on the hot water, okay? So now I'm just putting these rocks back in order to keep this covered. I have some clients arriving, so I want to keep this nice and hot for them. So I'm just gonna make sure everything's nice and closed. And yeah, so when you arrive, it should look like this. And when you're done with the hot water heat, you want to make sure it looks like this in order to really keep the hot water in, okay? So I know this sounds pretty complicated, but it's pretty simple actually. If you just keep in mind that you just want to keep this hot tub covered. If you have any questions, you could call me or text me or email me anytime. I respond within seconds. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much it. I want to keep this video short. Okay.